Hello, collective. So I asked Spirit for a message for the collective on today, and the word that came to me was ignite. And I sat with it for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, Spirit, is that ignite in a good way, or what are we igniting exactly? And Spirit says, burn it down. Spirit said, burn it down, set it ablaze, let it go. Ruin was the word that came to me, all caps, exclamation point. Ruin this thing. So let's get into it. The first song that came up after receiving that message was Freedom. Something is keeping you in bondage. And Spirit says that it's time to not only release it, but you need to destroy it, completely destroy it. And Spirit is saying, not gently, but like your life depends on it, like your freedom depends on it. Spirit is saying you have to set it ablaze. There's enough straddling the fence. There is enough being back and forth, not knowing if it's the right decision to make. You know, if this message came across your feed, you know exactly what Spirit is referring to. Get out your feelings. Spirit is saying this is your sign. You want freedom. You want it. And your life depends on, your freedom depends on you letting this thing go, but not just letting it go, but burning it down. This is the one bridge you don't need to cross over again. And so we know that this song, the actual song itself, has nothing to do with what the message that Spirit gave me. However, the first thing that is said when the song comes on is, I'm reclaiming my time. Okay. So whatever this was, it could be a career move. It could be a group of people that you decided to associate with. It could be a romantic connection. It could be anything that you thought was promising, that you thought would go somewhere, that you thought would be an amazing adventure for you, that you thought would be fruitful, but you discovered it wasn't hitting on nothing. It wasn't hitting on anything. You know, it was something that you're just like, why did I even put myself through this? Why did I stay in it so long? Why did I give of myself in the ways that I gave of myself? It's tragic. This is ridiculous. However, you're still, I want to say 10 toes down in it. That was literally what just came to me. You're still 10 toes down in it, even though you know it's not going anywhere for you, even though you know you're not happy in it. It doesn't serve you. Spirit says, burn it down, walk away, let it go. December. There's this line in there that I wrote in my notes, and she says, you keep putting me on hold. You thought, well, if I hold out a little bit longer, if I invest a little bit more, if I start speaking more positively about the connection, about this group of people, about this job, if I do the work, the inner work, then it's going to reflect back to me all of the work that I'm putting in to make this a more promising, pleasing thing for me. It's just going to click. I'm going to wake up one day and realize that this group of people were amazing the entire time, and it was just me. Or this guy or this girl, you know, we were really destined to be together, and this is just something that I had to get in order for myself. This business move was actually just something that needed time and a little finesse. Spirit is saying, no, it wasn't supposed to go beyond where it took you. And really, it took you nowhere. And your wheels are still turning. Your wheels are still spinning. And Spirit is like, it's time for you to get off that roller coaster and burn it down. Go ahead and get your match and burn that sucker down. Okay? So this could reflect broken promises, bad investments, bad investment of your time, bad investment of your energy, bad investment of your creative ideas, bad investment of your body. If we want to really go there, you gave into this connection, possibly if it's romantic, just a bad investment all around. it failed to hold up its end of the deal, and it's time for you to walk away. Spirit said something else is coming in. Spirit just said, if you burn it, I'll build it. You burn it, I'll build it. You burn it, I'll build it. But what came to me when I listened to this song today after receiving this download, there is a line in it where she's like, where you go, I'll follow. So Spirit said, well, how can you follow something that you don't want and follow something that you do? You can't follow two things at once. So at some point, you're going to have to stop following the thing that you don't want, because you already know that you don't want it, but you're waiting for signs and wonders and miracles and big flashing screens and lights to say, hey, go left instead of right. And Spirit is like, no, if you know you don't want it, if you know it does not feel good to you, if you know it no longer resonates, if you know that you've outgrown it, then you can't follow it. You have to follow your heart. You have to follow your peace. That thing that says, okay, even though I have to disconnect here, I'm gonna, even if it's just myself for a season and being alone for a season, or just taking a moment to breathe and recalibrate and to figure this thing out for myself, even if that is the result, it's better than following something that I no longer want to be a part of. It's like, it reminds me of that scripture, like, you can't serve two masters. You have to decide, do you want to stay in this stagnant, unproductive, unfruitful space? Or do you want to step out on faith and really receive what it is that you desire? But you can't get to the best part until you give up the thing that no longer satisfies you. You have to completely burn it down. And I know my tone is really sharp, and I think that's just, that energy is just Spirit saying, no, I'm so serious about this because I'm so tired of collective being torn. And I believe that Spirit is looking at us with this, like, you know, wow, this amazement. Like, okay, you know the clear answer, but you keep asking me for an answer. And I've shown it to you. And I'm telling you that for you to get what's coming to you, you have to let go of what was. Because you've actually already walked away from this thing. And honestly, December could be significant for you. You've already walked away from it energetically, but you haven't done it completely. You haven't burned it down. And I think that's why the message came through so clearly, to ignite, not just walk away, ignite. Because some of you have even removed your energy from this connection or this job or this group of people, this organization. You've already disconnected in some way, and they can sense that too. But what you haven't done is burned it down. I release all things that no longer serve me. No further explanation is needed with this song. It's time for you to release it. If you know that it no longer serves you, if it no longer aligns with your highest good, if it no longer resonates with your soul, like if you don't wake up feeling good about this thing, about this person, about this organization, it no longer serves you. You have to release it. And if you're not clear, sit with it for a little bit. Does this serve me? Does this relationship serve me? Do these friendships serve me? Does this business connection or opportunity serve me? Does this organization serve me? Does this position serve me? How does it serve me? Does it develop my character in some way? Is it giving me a leg up or opening doors for a better opportunity? In what way does this serve me? And if you cannot identify or do not receive some inkling of an idea of how this thing or these people or person serve you, it's time for you to release it, hon. So my life's about to change. Okay, Um, More on a positive note, not necessarily, because I think this song is kind of negative if you listen to it. He talks about, being in the spotlight and not knowing who to trust, basically. But I think when it came out, Spirit is just saying, like, yes, once you release this thing, expect change to come in and expect for some better opportunities, better friends, better romantic connections to come in for you collective. It will change. It will change instantaneously, is what I just heard. Spirit is waiting on you. Spirit is waiting on you. Spirit just said to me, I literally just saw a bridge going up in flames, and Spirit said, before the dust settles, you'll have something new. You'll have change. You'll have something new before the dust settles. Oh man, that felt so good. Trust. Sit with it for a while. If you don't believe me, Spirit is speaking so loudly right now. Any other messages for the Divine Spirit? Any other messages for clarity? For the collective? Any other messages, Spirit, for the collective? Ooh. Spirit is acknowledging. Spirit knows that you're afraid. I'm hearing that because of the investment that you've made. You're afraid to walk away from something that you've invested in. It could be a financial investment. Like if you have a business partnership and you connected with this person and you guys made so many plans and have invested money, time, energy, found a space, whatever it is, but ultimately you realize like, okay, it's not really, something's missing. Maybe you realize that this person isn't actually a great partner. Maybe there was something hidden from you that you later discovered, but the investment was already made. And this could be a romantic connection too, where you could have invested time, energy, connection, all of those things into a person. You've sown into this person. You've sown into whatever this thing is, and you're afraid to walk away and possibly lose something. You could lose respect of people, connections that you've made. You could lose relationships with people that you connected to through that person or through the organization that you were a part of. You are afraid of losing a part of your own identity. Thank you, Spirit. That's the biggest thing. You're afraid of losing a part of your own identity. Who am I when I walk away from this thing completely, when I burn this bridge? Who would I be at that point? So Spirit is acknowledging that you are afraid. And that's okay. Spirit says, do it afraid. Ooh, next card. Leave nothing unsaid. Trust the process. One more, Spirit. No room for doubt. Your mind is wandering. Okay, there's no room for doubt. It's said, it's spoken. Fire. Torch it. Get to a place of peace. Make peace with what has to happen. Spirit is saying, acknowledging that you do have free will. You can choose to remain in this connection, but you can choose to remain connected to those people, the organization, the business partner, however it resonates with you, but this cannot come in. It's being made clear. This cannot come in. There is something better beyond the burnt bridge. That's literally what I just heard. There is something better beyond the burnt bridge. The best part. Oh, that's crazy. And the next card I'm going to take, this is the last one. Joy always comes. All right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you for watching. Please like if it resonated. Until next time. Bye-bye.